group, I realize that some of you might not have anything but a pencil to do artwork, so I want to just talk a little bit about how to use your pencil as a shading tool. So any pencil, if I have, I'm going to draw myself a little chart here, any pencil can do light and dark shading, and it's all about how hard you're pressing on the pencil. So with this pencil, if I press hard, and if I'm shading, it's really important. It does take a little longer with a pencil, and it's really important to get all those little white spots so that if I'm looking at this box, I'm only seeing one value. Then as I go to the next one, I'm going to press just a little bit lighter so that hopefully we see this being slightly lighter. So if that first square was absolute black, this value is going to be just slightly darker. Like I say, it does take a little longer, and I can kind of clean up my edges here. It does take longer to shade with pencil. So the word I'm using here is value. That means lights and darks. And so if I'm shading with pencil, that's all I can work with is lights and darks. So I'm going to go even lighter. And it looks like if I just look at those two, there isn't a huge difference. So then I can go back over this. And even if I just go lightly, it is going to change that value and make it slightly darker. Then I can go even lighter. And now those two look the same, so I'm going to make this one slightly darker. So sometimes if you're just playing around with trying to do a value scale, you do have to adjust. So do you see here I've got the white of the paper, then darker, 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 and the very darkest. Maybe I can even get this darker. And then the other things you can do with a pencil is add texture. So this is called cross-hatching. Hatching is just going one direction, cross-hatching is where you go back and forth. And that can build up some texture, make the drawings look more interesting, or maybe you're doing something that would have hair or fur. So I could build up with short little lines. Think about having like smooth long lines. So even though you don't have color, you can make things look interesting by the way that you apply a pencil to your drawing. When I was shading in this bird, I only had pencil. So here I did the very lightest value here. I left white and dark. And then as I shaded this in, I tried to think about staying in one direction so that it looks like the feathers. And then with the branch, I kind of did short little shading strokes to make that look like rough wood. Good luck with shading with your pencil.